Life is full of work and stress. Parenting can be a mess. Being a woman is hard enough without adding on that extra stuff. We'll cover topics of every kind. Helpful resources we will find. We'll even drink a bottle of wine. Join us. It will be a real good time.
Hi, I'm Amanda,
And I'm Nikki.
and welcome to Working Mom's Wine, where we drink a bottle of wine.
And whine about our crazy, busy, stressful working mom lives.
That's right. We're gonna watch
Got my
more.
usual tonight.
I got the Josh Pinot Grigio.
Oh.
So, fun fact, apparently, if you time things out right, you can get a whole bunch of alcohol on sale the week before Valentine's Day, or the week of Valentine's Day.
Look at you.
Because I made our grocery order on Wednesday and a bunch of the really good wines were on sale and Woodford Reserve was $15 off and Elijah Craig was like 15 or $10 off. So I might have stocked up a little bit.
Yeah.
I say that, but it'll be gone by Monday. We are going to watch the next episode of A Killer's Game. They haven't gotten mad enough to ban us yet after our scathing review. Just kidding. It wasn't really scathing, but
Girl, no one even knows we exist.
I know.
Well, folks, Nick, with 6 votes, you are
Can you
banished
hear
from
it?
Blood and Stone Acres.
Shocking.
Nick,
I know.
please stand in the center
Can
of
you
my
hear it
snake
okay?
pit and reveal your true identity.
Yeah.
I think it will be very important to consider the people who put my name down as an easy vote. That doesn't quite make sense, but I think we're very easy to scapegoat, so I would just pay attention to those names. That being said, you all have chosen to banish me, and I am the faithful.
I know
Oh, yeah,
My
like
first
you
one
knew it.
Banished. Tough. Can't say I'm surprised. I felt like my arguments were pretty compelling, but at that point, my name was already being thrown around. It's a very easy gang up vote. I think it was
Now
a
he's an
horrible move
outlaw?
by
What
the
does that
faithful
mean?
Strategically,
Good
but as
question.
like selfish individual play, totally made sense to vote for me because you're not going to create a new enemy if you just get Nick out.
So weird seeing this guy outside of the TV shows I see him on.
Who I knew was a faithful, and it's between Kevin and I to get murdered.
It could be that that's the same as being banished and it doesn't mean anything.
Expected, but disappointing. I think I was a little too forceful in my negotiations and it came off as like intimidating, and so that was an easy vote.
I think if I survive, I'm going to have a target on my back because everybody's going to think I'm the traitor.
I'm playing a faithful game. I'm playing a smart game. I want to find out who the faithfuls are because it's easier to find a faithful right now than it is to find a traitor.
I was a little annoyed. I think Jen said that people from the circle put my name down because of my suspicious behavior yesterday, which wasn't suspicious, because I was really sad. And I'll tell you why I was sad. I was sad because I kind of wanted to be a traitor. I thought I was maybe going to be a traitor. So I was a little disappointed not being a traitor.
Things got spicy, which was like fun because we haven't really had anything to go off of until banishment conversations started.
I didn't like seeing my name written on a board. I've got anxiety.
Were you surprised when your name was thrown around?
Shocked.
Had no clue.
Had no clue.
You feel good about the last banishment?
Way to
100%
lead the
'cause I got Nick
witness.
out. 5 years in the making, and I was the final vote to get him out. It was better than orgasmic, even if I would have just voted him every time. Because I'm like, why the fuck are people voting for Jordan? Given it's the fucking New
I love
Yorkers,
Daniel.
bitch.
There's 10 of them. That's a majority.
It was
right
better
there.
than
And they
orgasmic.
can run this game.
We see a group of people all saying the same thing, jumping and bandwagoning together, getting on the same
Where's the
idea,
wig?
saying the same fucking thing. Hello, are we not clocking this? Are we not going to discuss this?
I think like people just went for the easy vote. And I didn't think Nick was a traitor. But then I also didn't speak up because I didn't want my name out there, and then my name got written down anyway. So learning experience. And I've been told that I'm gaming too much, so I'm going to be like a little bit more of a listener.
Who do you think the traitor is?
I think Jen could be a traitor.
Jen, I've heard her floating Rebecca's name to circle people and sort of doing a vice versa thing.
I'm between Chloe and Megan.
I think Richard's a traitor. I think Daniel's a traitor. And then I'm a little torn between Rebecca and Jen.
Are you nervous that you may be banished today?
I don't think there's much suspicion on me. But I don't know, because I've been throwing names out. And I'm nervous that they're going to get back to people.
I think it's Rich. I think Rich is the traitor.
I think Megan Ort is a traitor. She's quiet. She's playing a laid-back game. She's being very watchful, and I know Megan. Megan is one of my closest friends.
Who they are.
I think she's trying not to.
I know Megan
traitors
too.
are.
And I think because of that, I think she might be a traitor.
Megan and Daniel are both traitors.
Okay, and why is that?
Because Megan and Daniel are both suspicious human beings.
Nick, please write down a 2-word message and put it in front of the player you wish to give it to.
So right now, I think the traitors are either Lucas, Daniel, or Megan. I'm also salty that Daniel wrote my name, and I do think a reality TV person could be a traitor. In that case, I will be saying my clue is related to Daniel Cusimano. He wrote my name after a beef
Jordan's
from
one, I
5
remember
years
that.
ago. And I will be doing my best to sabotage his game. I wanted to give it to Kevin, but I don't think he has enough sway to convince other people, so I want to give it to someone who can convince people during banishments. I think Rebecca threw Daniel's name out. My hint will be going to Rebecca.
That's interesting that he gets to leave a hint.
Please check under your picture.
Cool.
It's a 50-50 shot here. So either I'm a ghost or I get to slay for another day.
Are you leaning a certain way? Do you think it's going to be you or Patrick?
I have a 75%
Slay for
thought
another
that it's
day.
going to be me.
I think if it's between Kevin and I think I'm the one that they'd want to take out most. I think they saw that I could be a pretty good player to get to the
I
end.
don't
so
know.
think
He
I'm
had a
threat.
little heat on him. They might go for
Please
Kevin.
write the name of the player you
Joe.
all decided to kill and put it in my ballot box.
Okay. I know in this
Why aren't they
game
letting the traitors
that if
meet?
if people think that you're a
Yeah,
faithful
this is weird.
so much, it could bring suspicion on you. I think some people are saying Megan, and as a traitor, do I think losing
It's
a
just
traitor
how they're
would be
trying to make it
horrible?
different
No,
so they don't get
'cause I
sued.
think it would take the heat off a
That,
little
or
bit.
they were afraid that people might see the traitors, but like they could text or
Stressed.
something.
Stressed. My friends know. They know it. And I knew they would know it. I'll go down fighting. Who's been killed?
Are you traitors not talking together?
I didn't know the final verdict, and I was last in line.
How are you traitors discussing who gets killed?
In the world?
Are you guys texting or just...
No, I'm texting. It's too suspicious.
I heard my name was going around. I never had a chance to find out what the context was. The conversation wasn't going anywhere, and I felt like I was like, okay, well, let's start talking about other names, but I can't bring that up without
They should have
clearing
had a
myself,
structured
because then
meeting.
it just puts me to where people are like, is he deflecting? And I think the votes, there might be a little alliance going on, or it could have just been a bunch of stray votes that landed on me, but I do feel good. The perception I need to put out now is like, I think it's obvious I'm a
Okay.
faithful, and now I need a shield because I'm scared I'm going to get murdered.
Oh, dropping one more thing.
Yeah.
To the left,
I guess
you
I
see
could have
a
muted
chalice.
myself.
The next challenge before the next competition. You and the traitors must decide who to poison. Somewhere in the whiskey barn, I've hidden the gold chalice. You must take this pen and write the name of the person that you choose to poison.
Players, Kevin, Patrick, and Nick were all put on trial. Nick, unfortunately, you were banished as a faithful, but that's how it goes, ain't it? In the envelope,
Get him
I hold
outta
a
here.
picture of the
He's gone.
player who is safe and has not been murdered. The player who is safe is
I knew it.
Kevin. I'm sorry. However, you are now a ghost, and you can work for the money and also get a shield to save any faithful or traitor whose game you want to support.
No, he's dead.
I'll
He's
meet you guys
done.
on the patio for the next competition. Thank you.
Don't make this fun for your friends. He sucks. Bye.
Oh, and one more thing. Oh,
I'm confused.
pity, ain't it?
Kevin still gets to help out in challenges and has the chance to win shields for other people.
Well, they got me.
And he's
First
just the
out,
one that all the traitors voted to
doesn't
kill. Is
feel
that what
great,
happened?
Yeah.
But I didn't make enough connections here.
Okay.
And everyone has a connection.
I had a
before
feeling they
you.
were going to keep
So,
Patrick
I was
because
the easy
Patrick
vote
got
out.
heat on him.
Let's see how the game goes on.
You're not
going
gonna kill someone that
away at each other. I
might
think
get
the next
banished.
move, from what I've heard,
Sorry, Jen. I'm afraid they might be coming for you. Welcome to your next competition, rodeo races. This competition is all about collecting money for the prize pot, while also maybe sacrificing money for a shield.
I see a bounce house
Here's
I'm
how it
already in.
works. One at a time, you will slide down the slip and slide.
Oh, it's a slip and slide.
3 teams of 6, so you'll go one at a time.
Yes.
On the other side down yonder,
I hope
are
you
4
oiled that
different
baby
colored
up.
balls. Each ball is worth a point. Green is
Down
worth 1
yonder.
point, red is worth 2 points, blue is worth 3, orange is worth 4, with orange being as far as the pavement. Understood? Your job is to slide down off on the slip and slide and collect 2 balls per turn. When you get the balls, your job is to climb back through the slip and slide. Since you
2
can't
balls,
slide
huh?
on the other end, you gotta crawl through it. Once
That's
you
how
get
I like
back,
my
you
balls.
can put
That's what
both
she said.
balls in your bucket, adding to the prize pot. Green is 1, red is 2, blue is 3, orange is 4. While the other player is going, the next person in line must hold a plank. If you drop the plank, the other person who is sliding, their turn is void, and they must come back with no balls in their hand. Hidden in the field is also a shield. If you choose to go for a shield, it does not matter if someone drops their plank. You may pick up the shield piece, at which point you will be safe from tonight's murder. Here's how the money works. If collectively, all 3 of the teams earn 150 points or more, you will add $100 to the prize pot. Over 100 points, $75, and over 75 points, $50. And, oh, there's one more thing. The team with the most points in their bucket will go to my armory. And in my armory hides a shield and 2 other special powers that can be used at tonight's banishment.
Wow.
Y'all have 15 minutes. Here we go. Ready? Set. Come on, get those balls, baby. Get those balls. Get those balls. 2 balls only. Only 2 balls. Only 2 balls. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh.
Woo-ah!
Exercise plank.
This a rodeo now, honey.
I was like, they have to hold a piece of wood?
That's one thing I'll say for these challenges. I feel like it's hard to follow what all
you
the
guys got 10
rules and
minutes left.
things
If
are.
you guys think you're
Yeah.
gonna get all the balls, now it's just a matter of who's gonna get the most points and go to the armory.
We're not getting the Survivor demo.
Yeah. Like they're doing what now?
That's kind of a cool slip and slide.
Right. Start your team over. Team 2. Team 2, come back. Who's going to my armory and possibly getting the shield or 2 other powers? That shit's crazy. Great, go. There you go. Wow, that shield just waiting out there all alone. Who's gonna bring me a shield? Who is gonna bring me a shield? 5 minutes left, folks, 5 minutes. 20 seconds left. Who's going to my armory tonight?
I hope they get a nap after this.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are done.
I feel like that guy almost broke his neck.
Great job, players. Great job.
Right?
Players. What a competition. Y'all are as dirty as a horse laying in mud. I have something to tell you. The shield has been found. Good to see you here.
Jackson, so good to see you.
Congratulations on the win. How's it feel?
Feels great. I'm on a winning streak with these challenges
Sure are.
and the shields.
Maven, in my armory I have 6 boxes. 3 of the 6 contain special powers, one of those special powers being a shield. Should you hold a shield, well, that's pretty self-explanatory. Should you choose any of the other 2 powers, I will explain them at the end. I would like you to walk inside, pick a box, and bring it back outside. On that spot, you will open it in front of her. So for now, please go inside my armory and choose the box.
Mama?
Oh, what's in it?
Megan, there are no powers in the box, meaning you have no power, no shield or the powers.
Sucks. Not.
Joseph,
Yeah.
Congratulations on making it to my armory. How's it feel to be a winner, baby?
For the first time in this game, it feels good.
Joseph, unfortunately, your box is empty.
It sure
There
is.
are no powers or shields. However, you did still win today, so congratulations.
Spiritually, if nothing else.
Congratulations, Timothy. You have the shield, and you cannot be murdered tonight by any of the traitors.
Way to go, Tiny Tim.
So, if everyone's telling the truth and 2 people really didn't get shit, and then Tim got something just now, that means that there's 2 things left, 1 thing with nothing. So that's a 75% chance that I'm gonna get some shit.
Thank you for the quick math lesson.
Congratulations, Luke. You have earned the power of the veto. The power of the veto must be used at the beginning of the banishment, to which you will stand up. If I ask anybody if they want to use a power, you will stand up and you will say, I, Luke, have the power of the veto. The power of the veto grants me access to stop someone from voting in tonight's banishment ceremony. I have chose to use the power of the veto on... What do you think about it,
Interesting.
Jason? Congratulations, Luke. Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Although you are a ghost...
How long can he use it? Just one banishment?
and bringing your team to the
Yeah, I
armory.
think he said at the beginning of the challenge that it was only for tonight's.
Okay.
Kevin, you have received nothing. No powers or shields. Patrick.
Yes, Jackson.
Womp
Congratulations,
womp.
you made it to my armory.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Patrick. You have won the double vote. At the
Oh,
beginning
he
of
gets
the
the
banishment,
double
I will
vote.
ask if anyone wants to use a special power. If you choose to use the double vote, you will stand up and say, I have earned the power of the double
He's
vote.
got the dagger.
Granting any person
So,
of my own choosing or
the
myself
girl that
a double
won
vote.
the ability
It'll
to
count
steal
twice.
powers from other
Now
people,
use it wisely, Patrick, because numbers are not
does
in
she
anyone's
have to
favor.
figure out that they have it? Can she steal it when they try to
Howdy,
use it? How
players.
does that work?
Nick, you have been...
It's a good question. I would imagine when they say they're going to use it, then she would be like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Shortly, another one of y'all will be banished and join Nick as an outlaw.
As an
I
outlaw.
will give y'all the table to discuss who you want to send home next. But before I do that, I would like to ask one simple question. Does anybody have a power that they'd like to use? Patrick, please come to the center of the snake pit and explain what power you'd like to use.
Hey y'all, my name is Patrick, and I have the power of the double vote.
Whoa!
Meaning, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jackson, that my vote...
I wish they would do this part after they got everybody's opinions about things.
Yeah. Because, like, with the dagger, Alan asks before the actual vote, not before the discussion. Look at his little strut.
I've empowered veto.
Oh.
And here's the thing. I'm all about fairness, so Patrick, I am gonna veto one of those extra votes. So we can...
Lame.
Boo!
Time for someone to become an outlaw. Players, the snake pit's yours.
I'm happy to go first.
What would he have done if he had gone first?
So I've had quite a roller coaster of a morning. I have a lot of survivor skill. Jen.
Survivor
so
skill.
In the pool, you know, we were talking about how I think that, you know, with Kevin being murdered and voting for Chloe, and me saying, like, if I got murdered, I would get a shield and get Chloe. We were all really on the same page. But then I started hearing that you had spoken to people at Blood Barn, saying that you thought Chloe could be a traitor.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious as to what the change of heart was.
So I thought up until Kevin was murdered that Chloe was a traitor, but my vote this morning, I thought it was too soon because I didn't like have the numbers on my side. After Kevin was murdered, I was like, yeah, I actually don't think it's Chloe. I think someone wants us to think it's Chloe.
Can I just add in, that would have been like really dumb for me to murder the person that voted for me and then keep my fiance in. Like, that would be some dumb gameplay, and that's just not something that I am doing.
Yeah.
And
I also think we're here to like hear people out and change our minds and like be convinced of things. So like I've been in multiple conversations today and heard multiple names.
And it's just like, okay, like what evidence do we all have against the people? Because if it's just like a vibe check, it's like, okay, well, there's a million little vibe checks that you could take from someone.
What about the Rebecca
That's how they do it on the show.
Like, was you Jen with...
Because you say she should say that
Yeah,
to all
you
the
said
people on
circle
traders because
people
they need to hear
floated
that
right
speech.
in.
No, honestly,
You can't just
I
go
had
on a vibe check.
conversation with the circle
Right.
people about you, and then I told you that I was the one who had the conversation.
What?
Because they don't know you, so I brought your name up to them.
What I...
Clearly, I'm sorry.
What I heard, and I could be wrong, it could have gone through a lot of people, is initially you were like an ally telling me, by the way, the circle people name out because of my disappointment last night. And then what I learned later was that you put my name out to begin with. And
No,
saying
yeah, I
circle
told you
people-
that there
But
was
then you did
conversation
tell
with
me that
circle
you
people.
put my name out.
Yeah.
But initially
you
what I heard
said-
was that you said the circle
We were there.
trying to get me against the circle people.
I do say Jen's getting a lot of heat. I don't know. If she is a traitor, it's just getting like, wow, what a bad traitor game for me, low key. You know what I'm saying? Like, no offense to you, but and if you are.
No, I just wanted to clarify what the conversation was because people were saying, no, that's not what happened.
I didn't.
I wasn't.
Yeah, she did own.
Right.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's like traitor behavior because like what a crazy game. What a crazy traitor game you be playing, Diva, if like this is how you're gonna be shaking shit up.
Yeah.
Like that don't make sense to me. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if you're getting heat or like we're just really talking about
I
it.
need
but I just am not
Daniel on reality
We
TV shows.
mentioned other names today, and so like, if you guys do think I'm a traitor, fine. But like, I've heard Rebecca's name today. I've heard Chloe's name today. I've heard Daniel's name today. I've heard Lucas's name today. So it's like, I've heard Megan's name today. So it's like, I haven't heard my name, and no one would tell me that you're hearing my name. But I just
Yeah.
think that a lot
If
of
everyone
people
is
here
so
together
sure that
use
Megan
this
is a
as a
traitor,
conversation
why aren't we
with almost
discussing
every
Megan
person.
more?
So if you have an opinion about someone whose name I just mentioned, and you have an accusation,
It's just
I
like
think
this show. They all have this idea and they're all going the same way and they get to the round table and suddenly they're talking about somebody else.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just say, as far as the Chloe accusations, I think from the earlier conversation about this, I think Chloe is 100% a faithful. Like, I don't think her game lines up with traitor behavior at all.
Yeah.
So as far as that one, I don't think as faithfuls we should be considering.
I'm loving
it.
her
I think it'll
little
be a waste of
saloon
vote.
girl look here.
I know. I was
Yeah.
just being really jealous of that top.
So cute.
So my opinion. On the
I'm picking up
situation,
on the
on
Western
dynamics
theme
of
y'all are
social
putting
groups that
down.
are going on,
I like it.
right? I'm seeing the same kind of
The
people
blood
jump
barn,
up
the
to
cowboy
bat for
hats, the
us,
saloon
for
girl.
people, and it's happened to the last round table as well. And it does so happen that we have a shared commonality. Raise your hand if you're from New York. We can kind of make that connection. There are some people who are backing each other up. I just want to clock that real quick. I'm not saying y'all are traitors. I'm just saying, is this going to be like an Ithaca versus us thing? Because I'm going to be so.
You know what
worried
I'd like
about
to
the
see?
things involving that now.
This guy
We're not.
and Daniel playing as a duo catfish on the circle.
Who amongst you guys have given
I
them
would
traitor
That would be
watch.
hilarious.
I would
feel like
watch.
The lens has been so focusing on anybody that's outside of your group. Who on the intercept?
Let's submit that.
Do you have traitor feet? Like, just let that done.
What season was that Brett and Xanthi had to play Aunt Jen? That was so good.
Like, we know her.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't know. I think for me the most suspect thing that just happened, Megan, was you not recalling.
That might have been the third.
That was honest. That's the only thing that I can.
But as we were talking about it, I remembered that Rebecca got very flustered, being like, "Oh my God, my name was said. My name was said." But
This is what would get me in this game. I forget everything. And someone will be talking about it, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I do remember that conversation."
I'll just go grab a little more wine and we'll watch them all tonight.
I'm a little nervous that I told you that I wanted Patrick to be murdered because then he would play for me for Shields. Like, I told you that.
I'm not suspicious of you or Patrick at all.
Right, but I'm nervous that I told you that and then you kept him in so that it's like, he can't that for me.
Oh, that just blew my mind. No.
Okay, that's just
So there's a lot of work to be done. It's like we're 5 minutes into this. We basically got rid of 2 people. There are 16 of us left. And Jen, I'm sorry.
Hold
I
on.
don't think you're a traitor at all. But you've created so much chaos right now that we haven't gotten any of the hard work done.
No one spoke up at the banishment. No one's speaking up. And then, yeah, there are the ancillary groups. So it's like, okay, like, are there cracks here, or are they just gonna vote together? So like, who are you thinking? Like, is it someone that you're friends with, or is it someone different?
So
And like,
if that's your concern, put forward a name from Ithaca and let's let's diminish the odds that that's a working group. Because
I think you're getting a lot of people not being cautious, which is fine. But like, I think there's a lot about Rebecca that is suspicious.
Sure. Can I?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't think I'm a traitor, and thank you for that. So for a second, I'm just gonna go off of what you were saying, and I don't know who from Ithaca is a traitor. I assume someone is. I don't know.
Yeah.
However, what I know about my friend is that like we play these games and we like to play well.
Can I
And
just stop on that?
yes.
Okay, because-
Yes.
I'm not to call you out, Rich, but you did have a moment earlier on today where Rebecca, your name did come up. It's been coming up today. It's already been discussed. But you said it was too soon to take her out because, a number freaking. I've also heard other conversations, and I believe it was Megan and, oh my god, who's the other one? I think it was you, Rebecca. And you said, in passing to her,
Bro,
you
watch
said,
yourself,
oh,
bro.
well, you
Nobody's
know
gonna talk to
Mark
you.
was a traitor. So to me, this is...
I would know?
No, you said that to her. You said you would know if Puerto Rican was a traitor, and I heard that in passing. So for me, I'm not calling out anybody who this person's a traitor, this person's a traitor. I'm just calling out a cause for concern.
Yeah, I just want to say, let's go based off of what's going on in the game. So last round, we voted out a faithful, Nick. Nick, knowing he had a great argument, he did a great job. He knows these social strategy game. Plus, let's think about it. This doesn't make sense to vote out Nick. He had 6 people get. The other 5 who had the majority all said that they were just putting it on Jordan because they didn't know who else to vote for. But the people who voted for Nick, I asked you, why did you vote for Nick? Because if you're a traitor, you're going to vote for that person because you want to vote with the majority. Dan?
I got lost last game, so whether it was the first round table or the second or the third, it was gonna go down. So
honestly, that makes sense to me. Yes.
I voted for Nick as well, and I felt that at this point, we know this is a fast-paced game. I know that the intention of this game is for it to be bold, and I thought of the people in this group, Nick was one of the people who could most likely accomplish a huge double bluff or a big
They're in an
move.
earthquake right
And
now?
I didn't want to be on the back foot letting a big move type player
Huh?
like
There's
take
some
the
shaky
lead.
camera.
And I felt like of the suspicions we had, that was
Me?
my strongest one.
No.
Okay, I think we
The
need
show.
to
For them.
start realistically talking about names.
Okay.
So I've heard Megan's name from a few different people, and I will address you by name and ask you why you think she's a faithful or traitor, or you can come forward and give your reasons as to why you think Megan is that person, so she can defend herself. Yeah.
Something that's hard for me to read about Megan is that she's had Shield this whole game.
Yeah.
So she's been she's been happy, like free, but I don't know if that's because she could be a traitor or she's just been shielded the entire time. So she's just feeling like
Excited.
easy go lucky.
Yeah.
I'm a tad bit confused about why Chloe was redeemed.
That dog.
Because she's sort of, if she was a
This
traitor,
round table
she's
is
a rock and hard
long.
place.
I know.
Like, if she picks Kevin, then it looks like, oh, she was just going after the guy that voted her. But if she picks Patrick, that's also sort of obvious. So I guess
Cut him off,
and
Alan.
I think that if I was Chloe and I was a traitor, putting Patrick up
What
for
was that?
trial would potentially be a move I would
Cut them
make.
off, Alan.
I think Chloe is good at these games.
Based on what I know of Chloe, I don't
Look at
I
that
feel like they're also partially in the movie Twister, with the way the wind is going in the background there.
I pulled on Rebecca, but I have come back up on Rebecca because I think
Here we go, here we
Here he
go.
is.
to be first in line last night at the murder barn, which
Cut him off.
sort of is suspicious if you're a traitor and you want the
I've been first in line for all the things.
That's
just
true,
like,
I know, but
great.
like, we don't have a lot to go on, so we're trying now to like give a broader view of the game. Yeah, I'm chaotic, but like, I'm trying to get a lot of information because I sometimes feel like other people aren't, and we can't just sit here and like talk about how like we have to pick someone to vote out. So like, if I'm the person who has the names that I can throw forward, like I'll do that.
Players, the time for talk is over. Please write the name of the player you would like to banish.
Dun dun dun. He lets the round table go on because they need the length of video for YouTube views to make money.
Beginning with Joe. Joe, who have you chosen to banish and why?
So I see a firm argument in not the Ithaca clump not going forward. However, this person to me has appeared the most two-faced. I've heard has floated my name, and Jen, that's why I'm voting for you.
Two-Face.
Diane. Who have you chosen to banish and why?
I just feel like again we just didn't get anywhere, and like I came here
You guys don't
feeling
want to
like
talk
I
about
was
the
gonna
people
vote
you
for
know are
Jen,
traitors.
and based on like the Chloe and the Rebecca situations, and honestly because Megan and Jen spent a lot of time together today in the pool, and Megan is my suspicion, as I said here, in terms of the Ithaca crowd, and so. Yeah, so I voted for Jen because
Just keeping her enemies closer.
Yeah, so I feel like, unfortunately, we spent a lot of time talking about Jen and clearing her and not really
Jen's
opening
unhappy.
up the options too much. More so just, I don't think you're a traitor.
Yeah.
I will be honest, I do think you're a bad faithful. But my vote, unfortunately, is going to go to Rebecca.
James.
I thought this person was suspicious, and then I was like, maybe not, and then other things came to light today, so I do think Rebecca is being suspicious.
Two votes Rebecca, 2 votes Jen. Chloe.
Did Rebecca not bring up the clue she got today? What happened to that?
It's just a gut feeling.
3 votes Rebecca. Tim.
I did not want to make the same mistake this afternoon. For voting for myself, first of all. Second, is getting Chloe.
Hopefully she told somebody and we just didn't see it.
Jen, I think I should have
Why wouldn't you bring it up now?
That's another thing we're not seeing is anybody alliance talking. Like,
Yeah.
are there alliances? I have no idea.
And also, the dude who brought up the fact that like people had a choice between Nick and Jordan, and all voted Nick. Why wouldn't you focus on Jordan then?
It's all I have, and it's still a little sour taste in my mouth.
3 votes Jen, 3 votes Rebecca.
I came in here hearing 2 names, either Jen or Rebecca, and Diva, there's just like no fucking way it can be you.
Is he wearing eyeshadow, or does he need like some serious sleep?
4 votes Rebecca.
I mean,
It's so small for me, I can't see.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't really hear anything
No, you-
persuasive for anyone else. I think I would know.
I can see them, I just can't see that kind of detail.
Like,
Yeah.
pick up on it, maybe not. We did just get engaged.
This is crazy.
But because of that, I just.
Oh, you know what? I can make it bigger for myself. What am I doing?
4 votes Jen, 4 votes Rebecca. Rebecca, how are you voting? 5 votes Jen.
Okay. I don't think Jen is a traitor, and I'm not hooked on Rebecca either. And I feel like someone who just feels really comfortable right now to me, and is a name that I think we should be examining, is Tim.
Oh.
1 vote for Tim.
Not Tiny Tim.
Ooh.
I've been called out a lot by Luke.
Felt like a little bit of a
I
hinky
just think
vote.
it's only fair
Yeah.
if I do a little bit of a revote.
Okay. I, within my heart, it's the same reason I could not vote for Nick. I knew that he was a faithful, and it would piss me off if I'm voting out a faithful. So I cannot vote out Jen. I'm so sorry, Rebecca. I have
Yes, there is an Ithaca vibe, and maybe I am a little not ready to believe that any of my people, I mean, they have suspicions of me, I have suspicions of them, but I'm sorry, Luke, as you were calling out our But then I asked you,
Josh. Currently, it is 5 votes for Jen, 6 votes for Rebecca. If you vote for Jen, it will go to a tie. Josh.
Yeah.
Reveal your vote.
They did a good
Ooh.
cliffhanger.
Dun,
We've
dun,
improved.
dun.
Good job, guys.
That was a good one.
Improvement. We have a real cliffhanger this time.
We're like picking this apart, but it is cool how
Yeah.
they arranged all this and did all this, and it's more than I could do. So
We're being
kudos
very
to y'all.
exactly. It's like that meme where it's like the Olympic meme where they're like, oh, they could have tightened up that triple sow cow. I say as I open up another sleeve of Oreos.
Right.
It is
I'm
a-
judging this based on professional reality shows. and-
Exactly.
and
It's
that's
a
not the
great
budget they
show. We're having a lot of fun with it, but the fact that they did this at
Yeah.
all is awesome. And I want to make like a traders intensive summer camp now. I think we need to do it.
I have to say, I heard about this on the. I want to say it's. Oh gosh, I mixed the names of the podcast up, but it's got Jordan and Daniel who are in
Mhm.
here, and QT from the Circle, And I
Yeah.
was really hoping she'd be in it too, and I'm really sad she's not. She's one of my favorites.
Maybe she'll be in season 2.
Get in there, QT.
Listen, person who's playing Alan, if you need some normal people to go alongside your celebrities, we're game. I could use a kid vacation. Oh, I'm game.
I'd be so terrible at this. It's not even funny. If you do the circle, a version
But
of the circle, I'd do that.
but
That's the
apparently
only thing I
even
have a
if you
hope
get
at.
out, you still get to play. So I think it would be a
These
lot. I would
challenges,
love to
I'd be like,
do
nah.
I would love to do a circle thing or the anonymous. The anonymous is really cool.
Who's that chick on Survivor last season who like sat out half the competitions? That would be me. I volunteer to sit out.
Oh
I
yeah.
would do it.
That was nuts.
Anyway.
Well, you can still find us on all the socials as Working Moms Wine. I need to remember to do this. I don't know if it's, yeah, I think people are using Stacked now instead of Patreon because you can keep more of your proceeds that you make from it. I need
I
to
haven't heard of
research
that.
that. Yeah. I mean, it's used for other things too, but a couple YouTube channels have mentioned it at this point, and I'm like, oh,
Okay.
it gives more money to the creators when you set your tiers and stuff. And I've been kind of looking at different tiers that people do. And I'm like, okay, now I have ideas of like things that we can offer for people who want to do that. So, yeah. We'll see you next time where we are going to watch the next episode because I got to figure out if it's Rebecca or Jen or what happens with a tiebreaker.
We gotta know.
We gotta know. Bye.
Bye.